You were arranging breakfast at the dining table, setting out the fresh fruit, toast, and coffee just the way Jungkook liked it. From upstairs, you suddenly heard a familiar voice. YN, YN. Jungkook called out, his tone urgent. Yes, Jungkook. YN, can you please come up here? He asked, sounding a bit frustrated. Why, Jungkook? What happened? You questioned. I can't find my tie, YN. Come fast, I'm getting late. His impatience was evident, and you couldn't help but smile at the situation. Okay, I'm coming, you said, shaking your head slightly. Ah, this man is a big mafia boss, but can't even find his own tie. With a soft chuckle, you left the dining table and headed upstairs, ready to save his day once again. As you went upstairs, you found Jungkook searching through his closet with a frustrated expression. YN, I can't find my black tie. Can you please look for it? He asked, exasperated. Ah, Jungkook, can't you even find your own tie? You teased. Fine, wait, I will search for it. You shifted through his clothes and quickly found the elusive tie. See, it's right here. You can't find it in your agency. Okay, now don't give me lessons, he said, a smile tugging at his lips. Thank you for finding it. He leaned in and kissed your cheek, making you smile a little. Now tie this for me, he requested, handing you the tie. You took the tie and stepped closer to him, starting to tie it around his neck. And as you worked, you felt his eyes on you, glancing and adoring your face with unblinking affection. Why are you staring at me like that? You asked, not looking up, focused on the tie. He didn't say anything, just continued to watch you. As you finished and began to step back, he suddenly pulled you into his chest, making you stumble against him. Ah, Jungkook, leave me, you said, struggling a little bit. He held you tighter, trying to kiss you, but you said, now you are not getting late, right? At your words, his grip loosened. Ah, yes, I have to go now. It's already late, he realized, pouting adorably. You chuckled at his expression. It's okay, I'm going to arrange your breakfast. You get ready and come down quickly. No, it's getting late, YN. Can you please feed me? He asked, still pouting. You melted at his expression. Okay, you get ready, and I will bring breakfast upstairs. He nodded and you went downstairs to fetch his breakfast. You arranged his breakfast on a plate and carried it upstairs. As you reached the room, you saw Jungkook at the dressing table adjusting his hair. Smiling, you approached him with the plate. Here, have some toast, you said, holding a piece up to his mouth. He opened his mouth while still adjusting his hair, and you feed him. Once his hair was in place, he started searching for his watch. You moved around him, feeding him as he cutely ate each bite. Finally, he found his watch and strapped it on. Okay, Wine, I will leave now, bye, he said, ready to head out. Wait, Jungkook, you haven't finished your breakfast, you pointed out. Wine, I'm full, he insisted. Okay, just one last bite, please, you said, holding up a piece of toast. He pouted. Ah, you don't listen to me, he said, but he opened his mouth and ate the last bite. After feeding him, you set the plate aside on the nightstand. He adjusted his tie, making sure everything was perfect, then turned to you and gave you a tight hug. He kissed your forehead and said, "Bye, Why, see you tonight." "Bye, take care of yourself," you replied. He nodded as he headed downstairs, ready to face the day. As evening wore on, you received a call from Jungkook. You lifted it happily and said, "Hello, Jungkook." "Hello, Ryan. I wanted to let you know that I will be a little late tonight because we have some work. I will eat outside, so you eat your dinner and don't wait up for me." "Okay," you said, trying to mask your concern. "Don't be too late and be safe. Take care." "I will, Ryan," he assured you before ending the call. You prayed for his safety, knowing the dangers he faced as a mafia boss. After dinner, you went to your bedroom but couldn't bring yourself to sleep. You were too anxious, waiting for him to come home safely. To pass the time, you scrolled through your phone, checking the social media, hoping for any distraction from your worries. After some time, you heard the main door open. You know who it would be and listened as his footsteps approached. When Jungkook entered the bedroom, he saw you still awake. "Ryan, you are still awake? Why, baby? I told you to sleep," he said, coming over to sit beside you. "I wanted to make sure you came home safe, so I was waiting for you," you replied softly. "My baby," he said, gently brushing a strand of hair from your face. "Did your work finish?" "No, baby. Actually, we tried to chase a killer today, but we didn't find him. I told my men to keep searching and I came home," he explained. "Okay, let it be. You go and take a shower," you suggested. He nodded and headed to the bathroom. After his shower, he came out dressed in comfortable clothes and laid down beside you. You felt the bed tip under his weight as he pulled you close, wrapping his arms around you. "Thank you for waiting for me," he whispered, pressing a soft kiss to your forehead. He hid his head in your neck, giving you little kisses from time to time. You stroked his head softly. "Baby, I don't want you to overwork yourself," you said gently. "Are you worried?" he asked, looking up at you. "Of course I am. I'm your wife, Jungkook." He smiled and started kissing your lips. You kissed him back, lightly biting his lower lip, which caused a slight smile to form on his face. "Did you miss me that much? You made my lips swollen," he chuckled. You playfully hit his chest, feeling shy. He held your hands and hugged you tight. "I missed you too, baby," he said, sliding his hand under your shirt, slowly lifting it up and caressing your waist and back. He pulled your body even closer, leaving no space between you two. As he kissed your lips, you both were lost in the moment until his phone rang. He sighed frustrated. Who is calling this late?" He saw it was one of his men. "Baby, I'm sorry. I will just be in a few minutes, I promise," he said, giving you a quick kiss before getting up to answer the call. "Yes, John. Sir, we had good news." As Jungkook talked on the phone, you couldn't resist the kiss he gave you before leaving. You got up from the bed and hugged him around his waist. He glanced down at you, his voice steady despite your embrace. What is the good news, John? He asked, trying to maintain his composure. We have found that killer. What? Really? Jungkook replied, his voice surprised. Yes, sir, we found him and he is under our control. As you started kissing Jungkook's neck and caressing his waist, he struggled to maintain his composure. Well done, John, he managed to say, his voice strained. You slowly started sucking his neck, feeling him tense up and tighten his fist to keep control. John, take him to our underground. I will come tomorrow, he instructed, his voice shaking slightly. Your kisses sent shivers down his spine. He looked at you with a smirk, signaling that he would take revenge for what you were doing. Okay, sir, bye, he said and ended up the call. Jungkook turned to you, threw his phone on the bed aggressively, and held you tight. What are you trying to do, Ryan? Are you seducing me? Do you know what consequences you will face for doing that? He said, his voice low and dangerous, but his eyes filled with playful desire. You looked into his eyes and a shy smile appeared on your face. You tried to release yourself from his grip, but he was too strong. You are very brave to do these things to me. And now you have left me all needy, he said, his voice low and intense. I'm sorry, let me go, you whispered. You are the one who caused the problem. Now you should finish it, he said with his desired voice. You struggled in his grip, but he was too strong. He pinned you to the wall, locking your hands tightly with his. Don't try to escape, baby. You have already surrendered to me, he whispered, his breath hot against your skin. He started kissing you very roughly, his intense showing just how turned on he was. His lips were relentless and you could barely keep up with his face. He moved down to your neck, kissing you roughly there, and you couldn't help but moan heavily at the sensation. He held you tight, his eyes slowly moving to your lips. He smiled lightly with a smirk and moved closer, kissing you deeply again. His hand slipped under your shirt, caressing your back as he continued to kiss you. Each touch sending shivers through your body, you gently stroked his silky hair, savoring every moment. His touch was overpowering, making it clear you were his and he had no intention of letting you go.